Frankenstein's PC, coming up after these messages. I got a 1998 Gateway computer. It was my third computer, my first computer I bought myself. And I just kept it all these years. It was in my storage building. I never wanted to get rid of it. So when I started my computer business, I pulled it out of storage so I could do something with it. So I gutted it and put my own parts in it. I just now recently upgraded a little bit. It wasn't a big upgrade, but I upgraded the processor and the RAM. I kept the original graphics card I put in it. A AMD Radeon RX 5700 XT. I'm going to disconnect everything, move it over here to the workbench, turn it on, let it sit for a while, see if it freezes up over here. I've tried this one other time and it never froze up on the workbench. It only freezes up in the floor. Sure the hell it ain't the location. It shouldn't be. I keep it cool in here. Meet Frankenstein's PC. I do a little bit of gaming on this, but not a whole lot. I want to disconnect everything and move it up to my workbench. I want to show you what's inside of it and see if I can figure out why it's freezing up. That's my main computer, my Mac Mini M4 podcast setup. My main camera, Canon R50. Let's get at it. Okay, I got it on the workbench. I'm gonna turn it on, see what happens. It's booting. Okay, I'm gonna let it run for a while and see what happens, see if it freezes up. Well guys, I left it running all day, no freeze ups. Got back home and it ran it's running fine. Now I'm running Cinebench R23. See how it does on that. I got Tech Power up with the sensors showing, and my CPU temp is at 90, but I'm fine with that. It's a stress test, and real world is never going to stress it that much, so I'm fine with that. So I don't know what else to do to it. Well, the only only time it freezes up is then when I got it under the desk. Maybe there's not enough air getting into it. I've changed everything else. Okay, after this test, I'll tear it apart and show you what's in it. Alright guys, the first thing I did to this computer was take this gray plastic piece out. I don't know if you can see, but those little divots, I drilled every one of them out by hand just to get a little extra airflow. Yes, probably crazy, but you can feel it pulling air through there right there. Of course, it's pulling through this big hole. Then I switched out the power button. It was an old Gateway, had a G on it, and plastic is about wore out. This was a 3.5-inch floppy disk. Took it out. I wanted more USB on front, especially the USB Type C. These still work. They're slow as hell. I took the old DVD drive out and put this Blu-ray disc in. But I'll disconnect everything and turn it around to the back so I can show you what I did there. Now we're at the back. As you can see, back then they had put a proprietary motherboard in, so I had to cut with my Dremel tool and get the motherboard to fit in. That means on this side there's a piece of steel or metal behind this one. I had to drill holes for my standoffs on the motherboard. Then after I was done grinding and everything, I smoothed it out and painted it. It was a lot of work, but I'll open it up and show the inside. It is a heavy son of a bitch. It's a rat nest in here, but nobody sees it anyway, so I wasn't fixing it. See if you can see it here. Radeon RX 5700 XT. That's good enough for me. It's a Ryzen 7 5000 series CPU. The problem was this power supply, the way it latches in, physically it has to be a certain size or it will not fit. So I had to stick to a certain wattage. This one's 600 watts. I mean, it's fine. But games for what I do. Skyrim and old games like that. I had a hard drive in it, but I took it out and put 2 SSDs. I'm pretty sure it's 2 terabyte. .32 gigabyte of RAM. I'll look it up and make sure, because I can't remember exactly the specs. Even got some rust, and I'm gonna keep it on there. Give you a closer look. Well, that's my Franky PC. A lot of people call them sleeper PCs, but that sounds stupid. But I like taking old PCs like that, or even I would do a console and put a PC in it. But I like building PCs out of stuff that's old, or it shouldn't be a PC. I knew when I'd have it on my workbench, it wouldn't freeze. So if you guys got any ideas, I've changed the RAM, processor, added some cooling to it. I put a fresh copy of Windows on it. Got any ideas? Drop me a comment. Well, that's my Franky PC. A lot of people call them sleeper PCs, but that sounds stupid. But I like taking old PCs like that, or even I would do a console and put a PC in it. But I like building PCs out of stuff that's old, or it shouldn't be a PC. I knew when I'd have it on my workbench, it wouldn't freeze. So if you guys got any ideas, I've changed the RAM, processor, added some cooling to it. I put a fresh copy of Windows on it. Got any ideas? Drop me a comment. I just wanted to show y'all some of the stuff I do, especially for my small business. I'll get into more of that sometime. Tell you when I started and all that. Watch for that video coming up. But that's all I got for you today. Check you later.